What is going on, everyone? This is Ninja Geek here, and today we are bringing you some Black Ops 2 gameplay here using the good old MP7, my favorite submachine gun in Black Ops 2. And, yeah, so basically, that's it really for the gameplay. It's kind of a short gameplay, actually. It's like a TDM. I end up picking this Type 25 up. I think I get maybe 1 or 2 kills with it, something like that for the long-range engagements. But I wanted to kind of talk about something today just because I found that there's, I don't know when this is going to be implemented or if this is just an idea or something like that. I've just been hearing about this, and apparently YouTube is going to implement some sort of pay to subscribe, and we're going to talk about that in a minute. But I want to talk about, you know, obviously, of course, AdBlock first, because AdBlock obviously came out a long time ago, and lots of people still use AdBlock to this day. Personally, me, I don't, and I'm going to go over some reasons why I don't use it, or, well, all the reasons not. I'm just going to hold you back. But, the reason why I don't use AdBlock is, well, first off, back then, you know, when I actually found out about it, I didn't really see a need for it, you know what I mean? Back then, it was just like, I'm not even going to install this, because it's like, you know, I could just go on YouTube, right? And the ads usually are only like 30 seconds. And even if it's like a minute-long ad, that you could skip it after like 5 seconds. So there's really no point, you know what I mean? I mean, sometimes the ads can be a little annoying when you're trying to navigate and do stuff like that and trying to watch a video fast. But I would rather sit there and wait 5 seconds to click onto the video than try and install, you know, something that could just block out the ad and all that stuff. And I just don't really find it necessary for me personally. Now, what AdBlock does, obviously, is it blocks out the ads by just the name of it. Obviously, you would know that. But what that means is that the YouTuber who actually makes that doesn't make any money off of the ad that you are watching there. So that's why a lot of people, you know, that make YouTube complain about it. And I'm obviously on the same boat because I do YouTube and I don't want to, you know, lose any factors. So, you know, I mean, people that have AdBlock on are just basically saying, like, oh, we're not going to support you. You know what I mean? And you're not even paying any money if you know, you're a regular user. You don't have to pay money to watch me. You don't have to go on YouTube and go to my channel and pay like $5 a month or something to just watch me. And, you know, so that's a good thing, you know? That's why YouTube keeps it free, and that's why they have to put ads on the videos in the first place to, you know, they can't just go along and just make everything free, because YouTube doesn't win. That means YouTube, if YouTube didn't make any money, they're part of Google, YouTube would end up shutting down. You know, when you're using AdBlock, you're just basically blocking out all that stuff, and it just makes it worse. So I just never used it. Personally, I just, you know, waited for the ads. And I don't support AdBlock either. I don't like when people use it, but that's your own opinion. That's your own, whatever you want to do. You can do what you want to do, but personally, I wouldn't recommend it. I don't suggest using it. And, so I found out about this new subscription thing where it's going to be paid to subscribe, something like that. And you're going to basically, I think you can make it so, like, let's say if I wanted to, I could just make my channel, which I'm not going to do this, by the way, but you can make your channel pay to subscribe only. So let's say, you know, you're a YouTuber, or actually, I think maybe you enable it, and I think this is how it works, but so, like, let's say if I enable pay to subscribe on my channel, that means that you could either continue watching me for free like you normally do, nothing ever changes, or if you want, you could pay a price per month, which I don't know exactly the price. Let's just say it's like $2 or to $5, something like that, because it will be like insanely cheap like that. You can pay that price per month, and there will be no ads on the videos, you know what I mean? Now, some people are like, well, then I could just use AdBlock and just not even have to worry about that. Well, it eliminates that feature, but it also means that you're giving YouTube the money that they need from the ads, and it's just a different way of doing things. So, you know, when that system ends up rolling out, or if it's, I don't know if it's just in the idea, but I've just been hearing about it, if that system does happen and does come out, you know, it'll be a great idea, because lots of people are just missing out on this, and YouTube is just is just losing money from the fact that you're just going to be using AdBlock if you use it, you know, and it's just not right. You know what I mean? It's basically kind of like stealing in a way, you know. Imagine if you just walked into a store and you just, you know, walked in and just stole something. That was, of course, you're not going to go in and steal like a $60 game. I'm not talking about that, but you steal like something that's like cheap or something like that. Now you keep doing it every week, and that's basically what you're doing to YouTube. You're just stealing their money, and, you know, it's not even like you have to pay to watch the videos. I mean, some videos you do on YouTube you have to pay for, but, you know, it's a whole system, and YouTube works on a free basis. It's basically kind of like Wikipedia in a way, if you look at it. Wikipedia is completely free, but all they ask for is support from the people, you know, little $2 tips and stuff like that. They don't make you subscribe to the Wikipedia page, so it's kind of like that in a similar way, and, you know, that's basically it on that subject. So when pay to subscribe, if it ever comes out, hopefully it'll be a bigger service than a lot of us think. You know, I hope that it will become something bigger so that lots of people can stop using AdBlock. Of course, there's still going to be percentages of people that will use it just because the world isn't perfect here, but pay to subscribe hopefully will change all of that. And those are really my thoughts on pay to subscribe and AdBlock as it is. Again, you know, I don't mean to offend anyone that uses AdBlock or whatever, but personally, I don't think that it helps out anyone using AdBlock. I would much prefer skipping the ads. Now, the ads that I really hate are the ones that are like 15 seconds long, because you can't skip the short ones, so you got to sit through 15 seconds. But the minute-long ads are cool because you could just wait to skip it in 5 seconds. And that's all that I really recommend doing. I mean, it's not going to eat up a bunch of your time. It's not like a huge, frustrating thing that I find that it's annoying. It's just, you know, it personally, without AdBlock, it just helps out a bunch of people's channels, including mine. It helps out YouTube specifically themselves better off, because, you know, now with YouTube, you can just, you know, imagine if YouTube wasn't there because they weren't making the money they need. You know, of course, Google is a big company, so they can easily probably make that money, but the money that they get from the ads on YouTube really helps out, you know, keep the support for YouTube going, and that's basically that. And yeah, so leave your comments below what you think. Also, on another note, I want to briefly just discuss this. So Black Ops 3, obviously the world reveal, is coming on this Sunday, April 26th. Excited for that. But look at this poll that I found online that we, you know, I think if you type in Black Ops 3 Exo poll or something like that, this is the first result that comes up. I mean, check this out. Look at the results for this poll. It's unbelievable to, you know, to look at these numbers, okay? So they say, let us know if you are pro exosuits or you prefer the traditional movement of Call of Duty. Be sure to share the poll with friends on Facebook and Twitter. So look at the statistics. No, I enjoy traditional Call of Duties has almost 50,000 votes, coming in at 83%, and the rest, yes, I am Exosuit Pro, which is like 10,000 votes, and it has 17%. Look at the way that Call of Duty wants to continue on with the series. Personally, like I said before, I don't like Advanced Warfare at all, so obviously I voted for the no, I enjoy traditional Call of Duties, which is why I think it's yellow, but as you can see, 83% voted no. They want traditional Call of Duties, and that is what I expect to see Black Ops 3, because how could Vonderhaar, you know, come to Advanced Warfare style of gameplay with 83% of a huge chunk of the community and still growing? I mean, this is just when people voted. What do the people think that didn't vote, you know? I guarantee the numbers on no, I like traditional Call of Duties, I guarantee that would be somewhere in the 90s if people that didn't vote actually vote. So, you know, I kind of just wanted to talk about that for a minute, because the numbers just completely, not like shocked me. I kind of expected this, but I mean, you could just see here that they just blow anything out of the water. So that's it for today's video, and I will see you on whatever my next video happens to be. Obviously, the Black Ops 3 World Reveal is coming soon, and so yeah, so I'm planning on doing a Black Ops 3 wishlist video, but I'll probably do that after the review, kind of, because I want to wait and see what they do. I don't want to just come out with random stuff and then have the video be not informational at all. So yes, so that's basically it. I'm out. Peace.